In tonight's Future of Everything, we are off to trillions and beyond. Literally, we are talking about SpaceX, Elon Musk's company that can break us out of Earth's atmosphere and potentially break the markets, maybe. SpaceX plans to go public, maybe even as soon as next month, and it could be the biggest IPO of all time, raising up to $80 billion with the company valued at close to $2 trillion. And then they're talking about the possibility of a potential market of 28 trillion. It's hard to wrap your mind around, but just to show you how big this is, look at this graph. Okay, so down here, Uber, Airbnb, Rivian, Porsche, Saudi Aramco. Look, SpaceX, way up here, 80. This is next level stuff, right? SpaceX is almost completely off the chart. But this comes after a pretty tough week for Elon Musk. He lost his lawsuit against OpenAI and Sam Altman, which he says he is appealing. And there was also a death, a worker death, at SpaceX's Starbase facility in Texas. And right now, all eyes are going to be on one of his launch pads as SpaceX is gearing up to light up their upgraded Starship V3 rocket tomorrow for the first time, potentially, all before launching this enormous stock to the public very, very soon. Let's bring in NBC News tech reporter David Ingram. David, this is interesting stuff. And again, it's, we're getting a financial picture from the company. It's a look under the hood of some of SpaceX's financials in this public SEC filing. It's the first time that we're seeing some of these numbers. First time we're trying to wrap our head around what they say their TAM is, which is, again, 28 trillion. What do we make of this? What is...
Let's squash all that, man. I'm buying it. You hear me? Yeah. I don't even care the price. If Elon name's on it, man, I need it. Yeah, I can probably afford only one share. You know what I'm saying? It depends. If it IPOs for some reason on 150, yeah, I'm about $1,000 worth. That's just a decent amount, right? Because that 1,000 gonna flip to 10 probably in the same year. Because that's how Elon be pushing shit. You see how his company values so much more higher. My boy is saving NASA from space. Come on now. He's saving astronauts from space. That's not his astronauts, G. He's saving the government. Yeah, I'm gonna need $1,000 worth of SpaceX stocks. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man. This situation is, you never know. If his name on it, it's gonna blow. And this man I support him. Shout out Elon. Shout out Elon. I support the man. I think, yeah. I need some of that Tesla slot. That's not even Tesla. That's SpaceX. But if you know how Tesla just went crazy, you already know SpaceX gonna go nuts, right? And then XAI, bro, that's gonna go crazy. The man gonna hit trillionaire status. And it ain't even about that. It's just about the value of the company. He's probably owned complete. It's gonna be cool. Everybody, I advise, do your research, go invest into some SpaceX, bro. Because I was just having this conversation with a young individual, and he's very knowledgeable. He was explaining how the moon landing might have been fake. And that's the possibility. It could be true, could not be true. But the thing is, if the moon landing happens with Elon Musk, there ain't no way he's faking it. Facts, because this is not a government entity. He has no reason to lie to you about information. Like NASA would have to. Because all that money would be for no reason. So in my concept, I would think that if we're going to explore space, I would want someone that is external of the government itself to do it. And that's why I personally, AngeloSavage, will invest into SpaceX, yes. And look at IPO going to go nuts. I already know it's going to go nuts. If you're not onto it, bro, do your research. You know everything Elon touch almost goes crazy. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, there's proof behind it. So I don't know how big it would get, but I just hope it's reasonable enough for the po folk to buy. That's all I'm saying. Just leave a little for the po folk, Elon. We want a little bit. All right, let's see what this man got to say.
Real here for sure, and what is just, hype before the IPO?
So think of this as the beginning of a big sales pitch, Gotti. So Today was the day that the brochure hit everyone's inboxes. This was about a 400-page filing with the SEC from SpaceX. It's called the S1. This is SpaceX and Musk laying out the fundamentals of the company that they hope investors will be interested in buying the stock of. The IPO is scheduled for sometime in June, so that's when investors will be able to buy
June
this for the
15th.
first time. And this document gave us a sense of various things. One is just Musk's control of SpaceX. The idea that he's proposing is that after this IPO, he would control 85% of the voting power at SpaceX. We heard during the trial weeks ago against OpenAI that Musk really likes to have control of the organizations that he runs. So he wants to have 85%, and he's going to wear 3 different hats: CEO, chairman of the board, and chief technology officer. We also got a sense of the company's financials here. You can see revenue last year of 18.7 billion, but a loss of 4.9 billion. So they're not exactly profitable. That includes amortization and some other factors. But this really gave us a better sense of SpaceX as a company.
Yeah, it's so interesting to see, the net loss, the revenue, huge numbers all the way.
Man, we didn't even add Starlink. Starlink not even public, G. Do y'all understand? He got so much in the pocket. It's like Tesla. It's like literally his only company that's public. He owns Twitter, by the way. Just letting you guys know. He owns Twitter. It's not even public. It's a private company for him. He owns it only. And then he's going to own 85% of SpaceX, which means he's only selling out, 15%? He's only selling 15% of the company after that. Unless he just has the voting power, but sells, but IPO most of the company. But let's just assume the man's going to own and have, and I think as long as the voting power stays in the power of Elon Musk, we're always going to have a good company. He's like a robot, man. He's focused, dude. So maybe he took a loss on the Sam Altman thing, but cool, whatever. ChatGPT might fall eventually. He has his own AI. I just hope he has Grok. He has Grok. My man is invincible. You hear me? Invincible. Man, Elon he's a different type of beast, man. Man, for real.
Around, and then again, this TAM, this like total accessible market number of 28 trillion, which is what they're saying. And you notice when they break it down, I mean, a lot of it is space and SpaceX and opening up this economy in orbit, and then a lot of this is AI, right? How much is going to be AI in the future, and how much of this is going to be a space economy?
That is one of the key questions, I think, for investors. And I'll even add a third thing in there, which is the connectivity piece of this. So the way that SpaceX is breaking it down is you've got AI, you've got space, and you've got the Starlink internet service. And Starlink actually seems to be where a lot of the revenue so far is coming from. That's where they said they have 10 million subscribers, which is double what they had a year ago. So one of the surprising things we learned today is that the costs really have been recently on the AI side. You would think with these mega rockets that Musk is sending to space that would be the most expensive thing on the capital expenditure side for SpaceX. But in fact, they're spending multiples of that on AI data centers. So the cost in the future may be split between those two competing priorities.
Yeah, and again, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I know that the IPO is on the horizon, but tomorrow they're going to be launching a very, very large Starship, and if that Starship is successful in taking their connectivity to.
Yeah, this is going to be one of the biggest IPOs we've had in the last 5 years, for sure. This IPO is going to be a great IPO, and it's going to be one of the largest IPO we've had maybe in the last 10 years, to be honest. This is something big and huge, and I think everybody that have even a slight interest in Elon Musk, and it could be him as a person or him as a business person or him as someone that's focused. If you like Tesla, if you like Twitter, man, invest into it, bro. It's just something that you just got to put your money in and let it sit, man. This might, right now they say there's a transfer of wealth, and you got to get into it, man. You either get it or you don't get it, man. This is happening right now, man. It's happening in front of our face too, and they haven't even announced. They just said in June, but I think the date is June 15th. It's going to be IPO, if not the 13th. So check around like June 10th to the June 15th. Just keep your eyes open, because last time this happened, sometimes you have like places like Robinhood. They'll hold it until the price goes up because they're buying it, and they won't allow people to buy the stock when it IPOs. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get my foot in the door as soon as it IPO. It might jump up immediately after the IPOs. You don't want that, because now you're paying more price than it started off with. It's like a retail pair of shoes, and as soon as you go to buy it, the store holds them, and then it upsells it to you for like it's $220, and now they selling it for $250. It's still cheaper than it is over time. It might be worth $400,000, $500,000, but they try to get you through the door. That's all. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. This is something intriguing to me, and I think this might be an opportunity of a lifetime if you just kind of throw a little money into it, leave it alone. You know how I go. It's the market. It's your boy AngeloSavage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. It's the Savage Report. Let's go. Let's get it. Peace.